This is Valley News Live at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. Let's not waste any more time. Summer is here now with a look at our weather conditions. Hey, Summer.
Hey, Nisha. Yeah, if any of you at home have plans to head out for dinner and haven't been outside yet today, those roads are icy. We had conditions that were above freezing the last couple of days with some snow melt. That all has refrozen, so we have very icy roads and lots of people I have seen sliding into the ditch. Here's a current look at what we're seeing on radar. We're seeing rain across the northern valley, rain across the southern valley along with mixed precipitation and snow across the northern valley. Zooming in across the northern valley, where you see some of those darker blue areas of banding, such as towards Thief River Falls up into Newfolden, seeing some heavier banding, and Grand Forks right now as well. That's where we're seeing heavier snowfall rates compared to the light blue. And down across the south, the pinks indicate some freezing rain and mixed precipitation from around Lidgerwood and Wheaton, and then of course some plain old rain as well. So roads are slippery. We have a colorful map here again. Winter weather advisory in purple, a high wind warning in the dark brown, and a couple counties still in a wind advisory. Lots to break down for you in your hour-by-hour forecast. Coming up, Nisha, in just a few minutes, and yes, it includes another round of snow.
All right, thank you so much, Summer. A semi carrying an oversized load slipped off the road this afternoon. In this video, the oversized load appeared to have slipped as the semi was turning off the I-29 exit onto I-94 west towards Bismarck. A semi with a crane was also on scene assisting with pulling the oversized load out of the ditch. The incident also caused traffic to back up for about a mile. The North Dakota Highway Patrol is asking drivers of commercial vehicles to travel with care due to high winds. Officials say a North Dakota law restricts heavy load vehicles from traveling during these conditions. High winds may cause the vehicle or its attachments to swerve or fail to follow its traveling path. Drivers of commercial vehicles are urged to reduce speeds during snow or icy road conditions. And a travel alert has been issued for the Valley City area. The North Dakota Department of Transportation says freezing rain and icy roads are creating hazardous driving conditions. Now, for more information on conditions in North Dakota, visit our website and click on this story. Fargo PD says they have responded to more than 10 crashes within about a 5-hour time span. Now, they are asking motorists to slow down during wintry conditions. They are also reminding drivers to increase their following distances as the roadways remain slippery. FPD says these crashes happen when motorists are driving too fast for the conditions of the road and are following too closely. Drivers can receive a $60 fine if they fail to keep their vehicle under control. Winter weather conditions have been causing a challenge for drivers over the last couple of days, and the Cass County Sheriff's Office is offering tips on how to stay safe. Some of those tips include keeping a survival kit in your vehicle in case of an emergency. Also, having a phone charger handy to power up your device makes it easier for authorities to find you in the event of an accident or if you are stranded. Sheriff Jesse Johnner says that it's important to remember to remain calm in all situations.
You know, if you do find yourself in a position where you slide off the roadway, you become stuck in the ditch, again, we don't advise people to wander away from their vehicle.
Coming up at 9 and 10, we have more tips on how to stay safe on the roads this winter. Minnesota State Patrol is asking for help finding a semi that hit a 42-year-old woman in Becker County, leaving her seriously injured. Investigators say the suspect vehicle is a white Volvo VNL 64 trailer. It may be pulling a flatbed with 2 pieces of machinery or another load covered with a tarp. The tractor also has noticeable damage to the front right bumper, and the right headlight is out. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Minnesota State Patrol at 218-846-8244. A fire in Polk County destroys a shed and damages a vehicle nearby. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says they were called to the 270th Street in Section 35 of Gully Township, which is 20 minutes away from Oakley, Minnesota. Authorities say no one was injured, and the fire is believed to have started by clothing left too close to a wood stove. A 19-year-old man hunting in Polk County was shot this morning. The sheriff's office stated they responded to the area of Highway 2 and 380th Avenue on the report of a hunter with a gunshot wound shortly before 10:30 a.m. The man's injuries are believed to be not life-threatening. The Minnesota DNR has now stepped in to further investigate the incident. Currently, there's no word on what caused the man to be shot. A man wanted for murder in Tennessee was arrested last night in Fargo. Authorities say they learned 31-year-old Kazo Johnson, who had an active warrant in Tennessee, had been staying in the Fargo community. The Metro Street Crimes Unit arrested Johnson at a home in the 1100 block of 22nd Street South. The warrant against Johnson was for first-degree murder and attempted murder in Shelby County, Tennessee. He's now being held in the Cass County Jail. National Guard members are on standby in Wisconsin in anticipation of the Rittenhouse verdict. Governor Tony Evers signed an order authorizing approximately 500 National Guard troops to assist authorities in Kenosha following the trial of Kyle Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse is on trial for shooting 3 protesters in Kenosha last year, 2 of whom were killed. The defense rested its case on Thursday afternoon, and closing arguments are scheduled to begin on Monday. The U.S. has reached now 47 million COVID-19 cases since the start of the pandemic. The increase comes just 13 days after the country reached 46 million cases. More than 765,000 deaths have been reported so far. Some states have seen a decrease in cases, while others, such as some cold weather states, have seen increases. They say the virus thrives in cool, dry air, and when people gather indoors, it is more likely to transmit the virus while unmasked. The U.S. government announced a large hike in Medicare premiums. The 14.5% increase in Part B5 premiums is the largest spike since 2016. It will take monthly payments for those in the lowest income bracket from $148 to about $170 in 2022. Part B coverage includes physician services, outpatient hospital services, and more. The federal government blamed the pandemic for the need to raise premiums. Later on Valley News Live at 6, some health officials worry for a winter COVID case surge as more people celebrate the holiday season.
And once the snow exits, another round in store for Sunday. I'll let you know when and where coming up in just a few minutes.